Hello everyone, welcome to Community Distance Reiki. I'm Danielle Stimpson. I'm so happy to have y'all here with me today. If you're new here, go ahead and click the live chat button. Feel free to introduce yourself and put any of your personal healing needs or requests in the chat. We are going to go through all of them together. I will build a crystal grid exactly to all of your requests before I send you all some Reiki. If you'd like to learn more about me, my live online Reiki certification classes, if you'd like to schedule a one-on-one distance healing or tarot reading, or if you would like to shop my Reiki charged crystals, head on over to learnreikiphiladelphia.com. It's linked in the description, as are all of my social media and my email newsletters. And let's go ahead. Let's dive on in. Today is the one day of the week that I do have a hard end time. We definitely have to be going into the Reiki by at least 10 minutes after 5. So I will get to as many of your requests as I possibly can before then. So let's dive on in. Awesome. So let me go ahead and just center this. So as usual, we are starting things out with our mirror to help reflect any negative energy. And we have our copper spiral. This helps to break up any energy blockages, get the optimal flow of energy going. And let me just straighten this out just a bit. Wonderful. Okay, good stuff. So let's see who all we have. We have Renee, Flower, Sister Sheba, Jade, Lila Ray, Christina, Tabs, Tanya, and welcome in everyone. So let me pop on over here. So Tanya, I definitely have some stones to maybe bring some relief. I hope they do. Let's see. We've got some rutilated quartz. And painting your back. Okay, gotcha. So Amazonite and another good one for pain, malachite. So let's start with rutilated quartz. So rutilated quartz, the rutils in here, which are, let me adjust that light. There we go. That's better. Okay. So rutilated quartz, when you see these sort of like lines, they almost look like hairs inside of that. Those are rutils, and those are thought to help focus energy to where the energy would be most helpful. This helps to focus the mind and thoughts, as well as focusing where energy goes in the body to where it's most needed. Additionally, it's really helpful for boosting energy when we're really run down. And for the last several decades, this has been thought of as a lovely gift for anyone struggling with cancer, because it's thought to essentially help the healing treatments one is getting to go to where they're most helpful, and it's thought to help boost energy. So that is rutilated quartz. For the neck specifically, we have Amazonite. Amazonite is helpful for the spine and spinal nerves. It's also helpful for self-care, calming, and for bringing in good luck. So that is Amazonite. So that will help anywhere that it involves the spine or spinal nerves. And additionally, we have some malachite. This one's good for pain as well as inflammation, which is good for any kind of pain and inflammation, but it's also good for arthritis. So this is good too for insomnia, for processing really difficult emotions so that we can leave them in the past and move forward. Helpful too for phobias and connection to Archangel Raphael. Also good for depression and anxiety. So that is malachite. So I hope that helps. Lots of love to you. You are always welcome here, and I hope this brings some relief to you. And let's see who else we have. Tabs. Oh, your brother-in-law just got home from surgery. Gotcha. Sleep, higher self, communication with guides. Communication with guides. That will do that. Injury, we'll do some epidote. And retaining information. So we'll start with pyrite. This is lovely for retaining information. Helps with memory. Also helps with the lungs as well as things like asthma. Wonderful for fever as well as memory and information recall, and also helps with attracting financial abundance. And providing lots of protection while it also supports your intuitive pursuits. So pyrite does a large number of things. This will definitely help with info recall, but it also helps with manifesting that abundance too. So that's pyrite. Epidote is very helpful for injury and illness. Also really helpful for connection with the fairy realm, as well as healing the skin and nervous system. And this can be lovely if you struggle with your internal monologue. If you speak to yourself in a way that's less than kind and you're looking to shift that a little bit, this is a lovely stone. So there we go. So that is epidote. You doing okay there, Gertie? Okay. For better sleep, this is labradorite. Labradorite can help with workplaces. It helps with workplace harmony, and it also helps with calming disputes. It's a beautiful stone for finding small errors or finding patterns in a lot of data. It's lovely for detailed attention to any type of thing, any type of needle in a haystack type work. Labradorite is well suited for. Definitely helpful for sleep as well as research, study, clairvoyance, and even enjoying our travel. So that is labradorite. For connecting with the higher self and for connection with your guides, this is selenite. Selenite is lovely for both of those things. This definitely helps us to also clear our energy field, clear the energy field of a room that it might be in, and it helps to keep really just high vibrational energy around. This is one that's so important to keep just beneath the grid every time we're here, but lovely for connecting with your guides, your higher self, and your intuition in any way that you connect. So that is selenite. And let's see. Okay, good stuff. Oh, we got it all. Awesome. All the best to you, and I hope your brother-in-law's doing all right after surgery. Christina, good to see you. Solar plexus detox and positive social status. You got it. So let's see. Sunstone for sure. Yellow calcite for sure. One that's often thought of for detoxing, it's thought to connect with like the liver, the pancreas, the spleen, is actually malachite, which is already here. I'm going to bring in some sunstone, which will help you to be noticed, be recognized. This is a stone that helps to boost your prominence. You'll come across much more clearly. It's also a lovely stone for kind of getting out there, being noticed if you are looking for, say, promoting your own business or even finding a job. It lends lots of support to positive career shifts, new jobs, new beginnings, as well as fame and even good luck. Helpful too for setting a higher version of our goals. So this is a stone that we can sit with and say, wait a minute, I think I can actually try better or go farther with this stone. Helps to bring lots of opportunities. It's also helpful for phobias as well as avoiding exploitation. So that is sunstone. So hopefully that'll help. That'll definitely raise your kind of prominence. And let's bring this here. And for solar plexus, my favorite stone for that is yellow calcite. Yellow calcite works with the solar plexus, which is the center of self, personal identity, and free will. This is a stone that helps you to take a look at the things that you want to do in life and helps you to set your priorities based around those rather than the input and feelings of other folks. It's helpful for releasing any need for approval of anyone else. It also is wonderful for setting and holding boundaries, as well as confidence and optimism. This is one that can help you to step into the person you actually are and bring that forward into the world. So that is yellow calcite. And we'll see how this grid kind of winds up. For now, I will put these here. So that's definitely helpful for the solar plexus. So I hope all is going well. Oh, and also for detox, shungite can be really helpful. This is one that can help detoxify water, and it actually might even be part of your water filtration system at home. Shungite's also helpful for tissue repair, so this will be good for like post-injury as well, but it's also wonderful for releasing stress, emotional pain, and energy blocks. Lovely too for clearing our energy field, and so I'm going to bring this in. It's a lovely stone for shaking off stress. So that is shungite. So I hope all goes well. Chris, Creative Diva, still not still. Oh, so good to see you all. Renee, good to see you. For Sister Sheba, Galena, Rutilated, and something for nausea. Rutilated is already in here, so I'm going to bring in Galena. This is lovely for grounding. It's also got a high concentration of lead, so do be careful with it if you work with this on your own. This helps with healing insights on the physical level and also helps to reduce inflammation and heal lots of issues with the skin, including boils and cysts and even acne. Helpful too for a sense of smell as well as disorders of the veins and for mental emotional transformation. Helpful too for winnings of money and also for finding money and items that have been either lost or stolen. So that is Galena. And citrine is really helpful when it comes to nausea. So citrine is also really helpful when it comes to fibromyalgia pain and addictions and compulsions. And this is also a wonderful stone when you're looking to call upon financial abundance. This is a stone that helps you to set the tone for financial gain and also making good decisions around finances. So that is citrine. Awesome. Thank you. I hope that works out well for you, Sister Sheba. All the best. And let me know if there's anything else I can do, Sister Sheba. And Lila Ray, finish projects before starting new ones. You got it. So let's do chrysoprase will definitely help. Yeah. So there's two that are really helpful with that. One is chrysoprase, as I mentioned. Chrysoprase is lovely for completion of goals and follow through. It's also helpful for overcoming disappointment and anytime we need to pivot, like we've come as far as we can go, we're not going to meet the goal that we set, it can't be met, so what do we do now? This can help with that kind of movement. Helps with picking up pieces after any kind of loss as well. But yeah, follow through for sure. Chrysoprase is very helpful. Another one that might be helpful for you, depending on sort of what's underneath it all, is mahogany obsidian. Mahogany obsidian helps with releasing perfectionism. This is one of those a done something is better than a perfect nothing kind of stones. It's helpful for meeting goals and also for releasing any kind of anger and resentment. And it's helpful too for releasing any feelings that you need the approval of others in order to say this is done. Lovely too for vitality, strength. It's thought helpful for carpal tunnel syndrome. And it's just wonderful too for skin healing as well as healing for teeth and gums. So that's mahogany obsidian. So let's bring in, oh, hi. Hey, Gertie, you want to come up? Oh, and Gertie's here. Did you come to say hello? Oh, did you, Bubba? What's going on? You saying hi's? Yeah, are you saying your hellos? You want to stay on my lap? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gertie. Yeah, so mahogany obsidian. Let's go ahead and figure out how we'd like to bring this in. All right, so let's see. I hope that helps, Lila Ray. Thank you for being here. Jade, it's good to see you. And Renee would like some honey calcite. We can do that. Flower has some requests. We've got lepidolite, celestite, polychrome. Aw, Gertie's giving me a hug. Ruby, Numite, yellow calcite's in there, and tree agate. Ruby and Numite. Ruby and Numite. And we've got Gertie is just purring away. Yes, you are. Thank you. Bringing us all them healing purrs. So let's start with that honey calcite for Renee. This helps us to attract the best possible people into our life that are a good match for us right here and now. Whether they're new friends or new neighbors or colleagues, what have you. This helps to really find people that balance with where you are in your life. Also helps with optimism in challenging times, and it's lovely for postmenopausal women too. So that is honey calcite. Tree agate is sacred in Ayurveda, which is the sister science to yoga, and it helps with finding balance on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. It's especially good for thorough all-body healing and balance, wonderful for calming the physical and emotional nerves, dissolving the ego, and holding an optimal sense of inner peace. It's also helpful for noticing habits and different things that we're doing that get in our own way and moving on from those. So I will bring in tree agate. Celestite is super helpful for connection with our angels. It also helps tremendously with discernment. So if you're wondering, like, is that a message? Is that something I'm afraid of? What is that? Was that intuition or something else? Celestite can be very helpful with that. This is also helpful for dealing with pain by kind of focusing our attention more on our spiritual side. So it doesn't so much get rid of pain, but it definitely changes our experience of pain. Ruby is really helpful for releasing fear. It also helps to bring in love and fertility. It's lovely for the courage to be exactly as you are, just to be yourself, and brings lots of leadership and management type skills too. Helpful too for fibromyalgia pain and for bringing nightmares to a cease. Lovely for making good decisions, and also for if you're working around setting some financial stability in your life. Ruby is very helpful. It's also wonderful for releasing fear, which I believe I said, but it's always worth making sure I bring that through because it's quite a potent stone for that. So that is ruby. Next is polychrome jasper, and this helps to reignite our passions in life. If you've been feeling stuck in a rut or just kind of apathetic about things in general, polychrome can be really, really helpful. It's one that not only gives you lots of courage and confidence and motivation, it's one that also makes it easier to physically move. This favors motion. So it helps the joints, especially the joints in the lower body. But if you've been trying to get yourself moving, exercising more, anything like that, polychrome can be really, really helpful. So we'll bring that in. So let's see. We'll do this and this. There we go. So that's polychrome jasper and lepidolite. Lepidolite helps with calming, soothing, and understanding the emotions, and also helps to highlight patterns we have in our thinking that maybe aren't serving us any longer. It's lovely. It's another one that's lovely for discernment and also for helping really kind of any mental health or emotional health issue, particularly things like codependency and obsessive thought. Lovely too for anyone struggling with addiction or working through those issues, and helpful too for weight loss as well as for healthy joints. In general, this is also just a good mood boosting stone. It does have lithium in it. I know there's a lot of YouTube channels talking about, yeah, put lithium in your water and drink it. Please don't do that. It will actually put the lithium in your water to do that. And it has different impacts on different people. And it's also a very consistent way to take it in. So that is lepidolite. You can definitely work with it as a stone. But again, infusing water with it, it's a little bit different. Then we also have pneumite. So pneumite is a really funky, awesome looking stone. This stone, if you look at it here, you can see a little bit better. It's in this dark black that we see these flashes of gold. And this is thought to, more or less, as we're doing our soul searching and working on ourselves, the more honest we are with ourselves, the more wisdom and support from spirit that we'll get. And that's what's emblematic of, as things get darker, we have these flashes of light where we least expect them. It's also incredibly protective. Pneumite's a lovely stone for protecting the energy of your spiritual tools. So you can put them near your tarot cards, your crystals, and it'll help keep their energy clear and keep them from being contaminated. So let's go ahead and put some pneumite here. And I think I have another smaller piece to put there. And yeah, here is another piece of pneumite we'll just place right here. Wonderful. Awesome. Fantastic. So, thank you so much. Good to see you, Flower. Lots of love to you and your entire crew, and all the best to you, especially given that you're dealing with some serious blizzard type things. Out there in New Mexico getting way more snow than us here on the East Coast. And, oh, good to see you all. Catherine, welcome back. Okay. And just lost my place. Okay, there we go. Christina, you're on antibiotics and it causes stomach discomfort. Gotcha. So let's do Dalmatian Jasper. So Dalmatian Jasper actually has black tourmaline running through it. That's why it's actually speckled like this. Now, black tourmaline helps to repel and dispel negative energy, keeping it at bay. Going through a stone like this helps to break up really old stuck energy in our energy field. It's lovely too for any kind of digestive upset, whether it's something really acute like what you're dealing with or anything chronic like IBS or Crohn's or acid reflux. Helpful too for breaking down the energy imprints of the past, like if you're looking to start off on a fresh footing with someone and you still feel that energy of old not great old not great times. This one helps you to clear the energy of that so that we can let go of jadedness and cynicism and hopefully lay the groundwork for better times to come. Lovely too for letting go of the past and for physical protection as well as composure. So that is Dalmatian Jasper. Boop. Awesome. I hope that helps, and lots of love to you. I hope you feel better. Still, you can't be here the whole time. Totally okay. Lots of love to you. And looking to request something for transformation. Absolutely. Galena helps. Okay, so for transformation, first one I'll bring in is smoky quartz. Smoky quartz helps with shifting energy to something more positive, and it can also help with like a protection, transmutation. It's very calming, especially if you tend towards worry, and very helpful for prevention of theft of items. Helpful too for hope in uncertain times for anyone that's struggling with chronic pain. And it's also thought to help with flexibility of body and mind, especially with flexibility of mind. That can be really helpful in any time of transformation as well. It can help you to kind of take that new perspective on things. So that is smoky quartz. Go. I'm also going to bring in amber. Amber is lovely for a lot of reasons. First, this helps to soften rigid beliefs and attitudes. And if you're looking to transform, that can make it really a lot easier to kind of take the way we've looked at things and say, oh, the things that we assume will always be the same way, and gives us an opportunity to see them in a new light. Lovely for attracting lasting love. It's great for creativity, for emotional blocks, releasing negativity, wonderful for luck and protection, and especially helpful for any kind of mental health type factors that might be kind of simmering under the surface can also help with like breaking down those rigid thoughts, as I mentioned earlier. So we'll bring this in. Amber's also wonderful for depression and anxiety. Yeah, so we will bring that in. And one more, I think that'll be really helpful for you. Galena is definitely helpful too. It helps with that. But there's dragon's blood. So dragon's blood helps us with the courage, also the strength needed to create lasting change. Wonderful for learning from our mistakes and for having patience with ourselves. So this can help us to make those big changes in our lives. Also helpful for the immune and nervous system, as well as optimism, happiness, and wisdom. It's lovely too if anyone is struggling with any grief right now. This can really help with that loss, to process that loss without losing ourselves in self-pity. So that is dragon's blood. So I hope that helps. Still not still. Have an awesome day. Good to see you. Derek Chance. Yeah, honestly, a lot of us could. I could use it too. Oh, awesome, Christina. And Flower, you're welcome. Cool. And I'm going to keep on going from top to bottom. So next was Creative Diva, protection, peace, good sleep, focus, and energy to get things done and be able to navigate difficult situations and the emotions of others well. Let's see. We've got good sleep with labradorite in there. Let's also do some bumblebee jasper. Trying to find a really perfect one for that intention. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with carnelian. As far as like navigate difficult situations and emotions of others, there's a stone that definitely helps with relationships, and this could be really helpful. This is carnelian, and this very much connects with the sacral chakra. This helps with everything from how we connect to other people, society, community, and especially our close interpersonal relationships too. This helps with fertility, with colds, allergies, and wound healing, and also with attracting love as well, but as well as creativity. But yeah, this can help with lots of interpersonal relationship type stuff. Okay, bumblebee jasper. So this is lovely for mental focus, lots of energy and motivation to like get work done. It's also really helpful for decision making, boosting your ability to manifest things, and helps with just confidence and positivity as well. This is one that can help with really focusing on the things you need to get done without distraction. So we will bring this in. This does have quite a bit of arsenic as well as sulfur in it, so do be careful if you work with it. Snowflake obsidian is very helpful for inner peace and harmony, as well as calming overstimulation, helps with releasing guilt, and can also help to ease loneliness. Wonderful for clairaudience, that's the intuition we hear, as well as hope after loss and inner serenity and inner peace. So we will bring this in. So that is snowflake obsidian. Okay. There we go. And also for navigating those difficult situations, intuitively, I feel like one that could be really helpful is fluorite. Fluorite is usually one that I see as helpful when things are kind of all up in the air. Oh, hang on, yawn. Oh, sorry. When things are all up in the air and things are chaotic and there's a lot of things swirling that we can't control, like the feelings and behaviors of other people, this helps you to kind of be the eye of the storm and not take it on and just sort of see where you're at and know who you are and where you are at all times, despite the chaos that might be raging around you. So that is fluorite. Fluorite's also lovely for newborns as well as moms of newborns. Any kind of time that you're dealing with anything chaotic or anything that you don't have control over. It's fluorite. Awesome. So I hope that that helps. Lots of love to you. Chris has some requests. I'm going to bring in a few of those. Okay, so let's bring in first leopard skin, aventurine, rhodochrosite, and rhodonite, sapphire. Okay. And garnet. So let's start with some garnet. This helps with courage and practicality, using your resources to the best of your abilities, which is super important in so many ways, but especially if you have a lot to get done in a small amount of time. Lovely too for strength and balance in times of change, and for courage as well as creativity. So that is garnet. Here we go. It's also January's birthstone. So if you are a January baby, you are probably familiar with this stone. Sapphire is lovely for connection with our angels as well as our spirit guides. It's a really potent stone that helps that. This also helps with speedy justice and support for the thyroid, eyes, and ears, as well as dementia. So for the individuals who have that, as well as the loved ones who are there who love and care about and for the individual. Lovely too for connection to mediumship and clairvoyance and channeling. Can be a very potent stone for anyone that does that work professionally or for others, and definitely lovely for helping us envision a positive outcome in times of change. That is sapphire. There we go. Next is rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite helps with healing maternal types of wounds. It's also lovely for the heart and circulation, wonderful for telepathy and intuition, wonderful too for asthma, supporting the lungs in general, and for stress headache. So that is rhodochrosite. Rhodonite, which sounds similar and in a lot of cases looks similar. This is lovely for helping to heal a broken heart and helping to heal even grief. It's also supportive of the lungs, allergies, asthma, anything autoimmune. All of those things are a part of me for sure. It also helps with dealing with any kind of insecurities and also healing the impact of past emotional abuse. Helpful too for balancing yin and yang in the body. But this is often referred to as the divorce stone, the breakup stone, because it is quite good at helping to heal a broken heart. Leopard skin jasper helps with our connection to our animal companions and helping them to heal. It's also lovely for attracting a soulmate type relationship, helps to heal the skin, and also coordination and balance. And yeah, absolutely love leopard skin jasper. So let's go ahead and bring this in. And aventurine helps with the eyes as well as fertility and heart rhythms. But this is particularly helpful when it comes to envisioning your own potential and your own capabilities. This helps you to expand the way that you see yourself and think, maybe I can do that. Maybe that is something I can achieve. A lot of times we do the, I could nevers. If you're someone who does, I could never do that. I could never learn that. That's way outside of my ability. Aventuring might be really helpful for you. It helps you to see yourself in a new way, and it leads by encouragement, not by pushing or cajoling, but by encouragement to try something that you might otherwise be a little bit reticent to. So awesome. So let's see what else you have in here. Awesome. So I will get the rest of your stones in before the end for sure. Thank you for being here, Chris. It's good to see you. Catherine, wonder if you could request something to help you not mess up an interview. Creativity, focus, and patience. Yeah, not messing up an interview is definitely sunstone. That's in there. There's also lapis. So sunstone's in there. That, in addition to like you kind of standing out in that environment and standing out after you leave too, so they'll remember you. Oh, sorry again. Man, I'm like Captain Yanni today. Lapis lazuli can also be really helpful on a job interview. This helps with the open, honest communication. It helps with career opportunities and also with personal responsibility. It aids disorganization. It's good for accountability in all ways as well. Helpful too for pain and inflammation, as well as vertigo and hearing loss. So we'll bring this in. So all the best on your interview. I also feel like another one that could be helpful is sodalite. This helps with expression. So sodalite can help our expression, whether it's spoken or written or performed, however you express yourself. Definitely helpful for menopause symptoms, coming to terms with aging, to aid in writing. And it's also helpful for grounding impulses and dealing with homesickness in any way. So that is sodalite. creativity, focus, and patience. Let's do dumortierite and azurite. So dumortierite definitely helps with patience for sure. Big time helps with patience. It also helps with any kind of chaotic energy. Wonderful too for anger, resentment, frustration, and helping release those feelings. Helps with tidiness and also any situation that seems beyond hope. Wonderful for standing up for yourself and also for healing of ligaments and tendons. So that is dumortierite. And azurite really helps with creativity as well as insight and intuition. This helps to awaken to your spiritual self as well. It's wonderful for connecting to our guides and also gleaning wisdom from them. Wonderful for relieving indecision, relieving worry, for helping to dissolve energy blockages and obstacles that are in our path too. Helps to calm and quiet the mind, especially during spiritual pursuits or during meditation. Lovely for spinal alignment and muscle spasms too. So I'm going to bring in azurite, lovely creative stone. And yeah, and we've got our good focus stones. We've got polychrome, we've got bumblebee, and we've got rutilated. So all the best to you on your interview. Actually, let's see, do we have time? We'll see. Oh, and Lisa, for the work problem, this will work for both of you. Oops. Well, I will go hunting for that stone in just a moment, but we'll use this one. This is black tourmaline going through quartz. This can help with breaking up really old stuck energy, including pain from past lives and early childhood. But this is absolutely lovely when it comes to good fortune and good luck, and especially with finding another stream of revenue, whether that's a new job, a side job, a type of any kind of revenue stream or passive revenue stream you could set up. So hopefully this will help too. So that's tourmalinated quartz that has black tourmaline in it. Awesome. Helping you figure out what to make for dinner for you and your kids. Gotcha. Christina, you say your heart chakra's out of balance. You're not sure you really want to feel that. What does not serve. Healing from the heart center and releasing what no longer serves is definitely a malachite thing, and that's here and here. I'm also going to bring in some rose quartz can be helpful. This helps with, in addition to supporting the heart center and bringing us lots of the emotional support that we need, this can be really, really helpful when it comes to, oh, hey, I have two cats on my lap now. Oh, there she is. This can also just help in general. Anytime you're shifting what's going on in your heart center, this can help to bring in lots of good to help stabilize that heart. So we will bring this in. Okay. I hope that helps, Christina. Jade, forgiveness and for getting over trauma that happened in the past. You got it. So let's do Lemurian and Aquamarine. A little Hattie. Aquamarine helps with forgiveness as well as deflecting pettiness. We like to joke that it's the anti-Karen stone, but this is also one that helps with moving of static body fluids. It's great for teeth and gums. And yeah, I'll go ahead and bring this in for you. So that is Aquamarine. So let's put that actually put this around here. Okay, so I'm going to get as many requests as I can from this point forward because we do have our hard stop time today because I do teach. Lemurian quartz is lovely for healing the past, whether it's past in this life or past in the past lives. This can help us to release the emotional pain that's associated with these issues and help to learn about ourselves on that healing journey. That can serve us in the future with other issues we may be healing. It can also serve us in the future so that we can help others. So that's Lemurian quartz. Specifically, that is blue mist Lemurian quartz. So let's bring these here. So I hope that that helps, Jade, and lots of love to you. You feel surrounded with negative energy, Christina. I totally understand. Try the ruby can be really helpful with releasing that negativity. I hope that that helps. Okay, gotcha. So for JS, figuring out what I want, what is right for you, and what you can handle and balance. Definitely yellow calcite is going to be really helpful for that. And let's also do some chrysocolla. Chrysocolla helps us with following our soul's purpose, and it also helps with making decisions that are in alignment with our highest good. It helps too with finding new ways, like new means of creative outlets, which really gives us a place to kind of let go and also to notice on a deeper level what we're feeling. So that can help. The dragonstone that is in here can also help. And I'm also going to bring in some blue apatite. Among other things, this can help with illuminating our soul's purpose and also giving us the courage to act upon it. So this can help you to kind of learn what's right for you and to start to have the courage to do what you need to do with that information. It also helps with our relationship to food. So whether anyone here has an intention around weight loss or just wants to shift their relationship with food in any way, this is helpful. Lovely too for strengthening our energy field so we don't take on the energy of others, and also helpful for harmony and peace. So that is blue apatite. There we go. I hope that that helps, JS. Lots of love to you. It's still trying to fix your circadian rhythms. I totally understand. We've got labradorite in there. Okay. You're welcome, Jade. And understanding more about family dynamics. Oh, Christina, are you asking me that? I'm not, if you're asking me, I'm not a nonprofit. I'm an LLC. I'm not a nonprofit. Nope. Learn Reiki Philadelphia is my LLC. And that's not a nonprofit. That's a for-profit business designation. Understanding more about family dynamics, a good one for that is carnelian. That can be really helpful with relationship dynamics, especially for family. Let me grab a couple of patties. I got a bunch of those in here already. Definitely will bring in Desert Rose Selenite. Epidote's in there. Smoky Quartz is in there. Carnelian's in there. Let's see. So Desert Rose Selenite helps us with redefining ourselves in the face of any kind of loss or big change. So this will actually also help Still Not Still. Wonderful too for big life changes that require a lot of consistent effort. Wonderful for animal wellness and for men's health. Helpful too for property and real estate dealings, especially with the paperwork having to do with those. And with fighting viruses too. And upset stomach. So that is Desert Rose Selenite. And we've got chrysoprase in there. We've got pyrite in there. Amazonites in there. Epidotes in there. I'll bring in kunzite though. Kunzite is lovely for compassion for yourself and others. And it's also really helpful with attracting commitment-based love and opening up to love again after heartbreak. It helps with hormones, and it's also good for chemical sensitivities and allergies, wonderful for neuralgia, and for new moms and sleepless babies. So that is pink kunzite. And I'll see what else I can get in before we head on to. We've got aventurine, sunstone, and kunzite all in there. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to try to get all the requests I possibly can in before the bell. For Lisa, let's bring in moss agate for physical healing and for infection. Moss agate also helps with connection to the inner child and higher self, as well as connection to unconditional love and to spirit. This can help with anything that's spreading through the body quickly that you'd like to stop. So that is moss agate. For sight, we have sapphire and green aventurine are both in there. Hearts, joints. Lepidolite is good for joints. Heart, we have aventurine as well. And for GI side effects of things, we have Dalmatian jasper. And there we go. And I'll bring in jade too. So jade is very helpful when it comes to peace of mind and balance. Also helps with achieving your dreams that you've been putting out there and working towards. Wonderful for confidence, resourcefulness, and grounding stress. It's very empowering, and it can also help with prioritizing yourself, especially for those of us who kind of don't think that way or don't tend to prioritize ourselves. And there we go. Tree agate. Tree agate's in there. And I think think that's all we have time for. Okay, I'm so sorry, everyone. I will get to more next time. This is the best I can do. But let's go ahead and I'm going to quickly explain what Reiki is, how it works, and how to make the most of your session. And while I'm doing that, if you want to help me lift the energy of where you're at and where we all interconnect, go ahead and take a moment to reflect on all the things you're grateful for, and then go ahead and enter them into the chat, and then we'll get into the healing. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm Danielle Stimpson, and as I mentioned at the top of the stream, you can learn more about me, my live online Reiki certification classes, schedule a one-on-one distance healing or tarot reading, or shop my Reiki charged crystals at learnreikiphiladelphia.com. It's linked in the description along with all my social media. And so what is Reiki? Well, Reiki has become more or less a catch-all term in the West, but specifically for me, I practice what's known as Usui Reiki. This method is named after its founder, Mikao Usui, who created this system in the early 1920s in Japan, at a time where teaching anything that could even be misattributed to a religion had really strict consequences. So this is a deeply spiritual technique, yet it is completely secular. And I think that's why we love it so much in the West. So the concept of energy at the foundation of Usui Reiki, that comes to us from Shintoism, which is the indigenous spirituality of Japan, in which everyone and everything is seen as interconnected, and that spirit, in this case, however you define it, supplies this beautiful soul-affirming energy that helps our body, mind, and spirit do what they do moment to moment. And essentially what I'll be doing today is connecting with that same energy that's already a part of everyone, everywhere, and direct more of it to you, wherever you are, and whenever you happen to be watching this video. During the session, you may feel some physical sensations. You may have some emotional themes kind of rise up or get released. You may also have some wonderful moments of clarity on a mental level to think some things through that have been challenging. And on a spiritual level, you may get some great clarity, some moments of wisdom, some intuition. You may also have a wonderful healing nap, and that is highly encouraged. Your session will look a little different one day to the next, depending on what's going on with you. But know that no matter what you do, the Reiki is there to support you. You don't have to focus on anything. You don't have to keep your mind silent. All you need to do is just be open to it. And well, by being here, you already are. So you don't have to do a darn thing. I generally suggest that you find a nice comfortable place to sit or lay down. This will give you an opportunity to kind of just relax and take it in. But at the same time, you can use this time to stretch, move, sort of just enjoy in any way that feels meaningful. You can do some yoga, you can take a nap, you can journal, whatever feels right to you. There's no wrong way to enjoy Reiki. And during the session, I will turn the lights down. You'll notice they move slowly and gently from one color to the next. At no point will they flash or strobe, and I will turn the music up. If you'd like to learn more about our musical creator, check out the link at the bottom of the description. You can see the link over to her channel. Our music is actually made by a musician, and it's so lovely that we're able to have that kind of music here. Thank you to all of you who've been able to support the stream in any way. Deeply appreciate it. So I am here 5 times a week, same days, same times, every week. The list of the days and times is in the description, so go ahead and check that out. Or you can go ahead and subscribe with your notifications on so you don't miss an opportunity. And know that whenever you're finding this video, the healing will be there for you. One of the wonderful things about Reiki is that it's not limited by my human limitations. It doesn't matter when you're watching this video. I can only be in one place at one time, but the energy will be there whenever you're enjoying this. So anytime, even if you're here live, if you ever feel like you need a session and I'm not live, check out the past healing live stream playlist, pick any old video that you like and just enjoy whenever you need it most. So thank you so much for being here. After the 25-minute session, you'll hear my voice come back in. I'll encourage you to take a deep breath in and out, slowly come back to your body, and at that time, I'll be able to re-engage with you in chat and answer any of your questions. During the session too, if you feel like you get distracted or if you want to go a little deeper into the session, just take a deep breath in and out and slowly pull yourself back in. So thank you so much for being here. It's an honor and a privilege to share this energy with you. And let's get into the session. Ooh, awesome. Okay, that looks really cool. Awesome. Oh, all of you are wonderful. Thank you all so much. You're grateful for Pinterest so I can come up with dinner ideas. That's a great idea, Catherine. That's a great idea. Oh, and I'm with you on that, flower. Awesome. So everybody go ahead, get nice and comfy. I'm going to go ahead and send some healing to you wherever you happen to be. Enjoy your session, and I'll see you all in about 25 minutes. I invite you now to take a deep breath in and out. Slowly come back to your body. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions or anything to share, I invite you to use the chat. And I've got two flat asleep kitties in my lap. It does look really cool today. Oh, you're welcome, Catherine. I hope you have a great week too. I hope everything goes well for you. Good luck on the interview. Aw, thank you, Renee. Thank you. Oh, and Lisa, you're totally welcome. Oh, Alana. Oh, that's so good to hear. I'm so glad to hear that, Alana. Lots of love to you. You can always watch it as a replay and soak up all the good vibes if you want. I drink soda maybe 3 or 4 times a year. I just get a craving. Today was that day. Even the cats don't know what's up with it. They're wondering why the drink is fizzy making. Oh, you're welcome, Patty. Awesome. My next stream will be Friday at 4 p.m. and again at 8 p.m. and barring any major power grid catastrophes, both will happen on time. So lots of love to everyone. I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream to a close with an abundance of gratitude to all of you. Definitely keep me in thoughts and prayers. I've got the usual yearly doctor visits and things coming up, and it's just like, all the things we all do. You're so welcome, Lila Ray. Yeah, I can't do stevia. Just something about the taste. I just can't. I want to like it. I really do. I'm glad you like it. I'm going to go ahead and thank you so much. I'm going to get ready to go teach my Reiki 1 class in just a few moments. So have a beautiful rest of your week. I hope to see you all again soon. Take care. And doctors. And bye for now.